Hey guys, welcome back to our channel Afrin Mahedi. In last video I have explained 3 chapters of 3rd class English, and in this video I'll explain the remaining chapters of 3rd class English. Fourth chapter, help me please. In this also same glossary, vocabulary, grammar it will be. Let's see first of all glossary. Saw, place seeds in ground, forgot, unable to remember. Neighbor, a person who lives near another. Quick, skillful, fast. Trim, cut closely. Stitch, do needlework. Mend, restore by replacing. Alphabet, letters used to write. Vocabulary, ordinal numbers. The numbers which are used to indicate the order of things or persons are called ordinal numbers. Example, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, etc. Let's see the examples. The first person the rabbit met is the farmer. The seventh person the rabbit met is the teacher. These are the examples. Let's see another part. Write the missing letters in the words. They have given some blanks. You should write the answers in there. No, trimming, beautiful, tailor, busy, sister, clothes, sitting, clover. These are the missing letters. Next we'll see the grammar. Prepositions, words which are used before nouns or pronouns to indicate the relation between the noun or pronoun and the remaining words of the same sentence is called prepositions. Example, there is a ball in a box. The box is on the table. The table is under a cupboard. The rabbit was grazing in a field. The rabbit sat on a wall. The man was sitting under a tree. These are the examples of prepositions. I'll explain the prepositions again. Words which are used before nouns or pronouns to indicate the relation between the nouns or pronouns and the remaining words of the same sentence is called preposition. Next, let's see filling the blanks in the given passage with correct prepositions. It's your work to do that, filling the blanks. My work is not. My work is just to teach you. Next, these are the answers and these are the questions of the. Let's see the filling the blanks. There were no, these are not the answers. Let's see. Filling the blanks with the correct preposition. One day our teacher was in the class. She wrote a rhyme on the blackboard. On, in, under, in is called preposition. She asked the students to note it in their books. One of my friends was hiding under the bench. Every student in the class was writing except him. These are the preposition. In, under, on, in. These are the prepositions. Let's see the next chapter, the Good Samaritan. See, glossary. You notice the 5th lesson of 3rd class. Next, glossary. Jewish man, a man belonging to Judaism. Robber, a thief who steals by violence. Priest, a person who performs religious duties. Levite, a person of the tribal of Levi. Samaritan, a member of people inhabiting Samaria. In, a hotel providing lodging for travelers. Vocabulary, let's see the vocabulary. Antonyms, opposite words. Open, close, after, before, near, far, stop, start, kind, cruel, big, small, short, tall, thin, fat, few, many, honest, dishonest. These are the opposite words. Let's see the remaining part of this 5th lesson. We have learned the glossary and vocabulary. Let's see the grammar. An honest Jewish man lived in Jerusalem. He started his journey. He opened his eyes with great difficulty. He stopped his donkey. The above underlined words are action words. They are called verbs. They denote complete complete actions. They are used here in a simple past tense. Here they have not underlined the words, they have given dark in color. See, lived, started, opened, stop. You can see this. They are called action words. They are called verbs also. Next, regular verbs. The past tense form of the verbs are formed by adding "did" to these verbs are called regular verbs. Okay. Let's see. Present tense, past tense. There will be present tense, past tense, future tense also. Past tense means which have completed, which has completed. Present tense means now which is running. Future tense means which is going to happen in future. Is called past tense, present tense and future tense. In present tense, close. Past tense, closed. Present tense, walk. Past tense, walked. Write the simple past form of the following regular verbs. They have given some verbs. We have to write the past form means which is completed, which has completed. See, let's see. Open. It is open now. It is opened. Plant, planted. Visit, visited. Want, wanted. Clean, cleaned. Wash, washed. These are the differences. Read the following passage. Find the regular past form of verbs. Once I'll read the passage, you observe it. Once there lived an old man named Surana. One day he invited his friends to his home. He called his wife and asked her to prepare dinner. She prepared a delicious dinner. All of them enjoyed the dinner. They thanked the couple. The answer of this question is lived, invited, called, asked, prepared, enjoyed, thanked. These are the answers. In this passage you have to underline it. Okay. Next, this 5th lesson is completed. Let's go to the 6th lesson. 6th lesson, do good and reap good. Okay, let's see the glossary. There are some glossary in this. Valley, a low area of land between hills. Hate, dislike strongly. Hate is very simple. In our schools we hate our maths teacher. Is the best example of hate. Echo, resound, hug. Embarrass tightly to express affection. Surprise, something unexpected. Okay. Next, glossary is completed. Next, vocabulary. Little, I think these are opposite words. No, meanings and synonyms, I think. Little, small. Happy, glad, bad, evil, hate, dislike, afraid, scared, love, like, new, fresh, shouted, cried, completed, finished, shape, form. Next, we have completed vocabulary. Let's see the grammar. There is a disturbance of my gully. Let's leave it. Read the following sentences and notice the underlined words. Once there lived a boy. Mali shouted, I love you. The mother asked the boy to go back to the valley. The valley is surrounded by green trees. The son heard the echo, I hate you. The underlined words in the above sentences are action words. They refer to completed actions. They are formed by adding ed or d at the end of the base words. The base forms of the words are called regular verbs. See, they have given underlined here. Lived, shouted, asked, surrounded, heard. These are called the completed actions. Next, underline the past tense forms of verbs in the following sentences. You can see here completed, dressed, answered, played, watered. These are the completed past tense. Vamsi completed the project work last night. Venu dressed shabbily yesterday. The student answered all the questions. The children played cricket last Monday. She watered the plants an hour ago. I think 6th lesson is this much only. Let's see the 7th lesson. Yeah, 6th lesson is completed. We have completed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 lessons, more 2 lessons, 7 and 8. Let's complete it. The lazy grasshopper. First of all, glossary. Gather, collect, season, a particular period of a year. Foolish, not intelligent, stupid. Enjoy, taking delight, realize, understand clearly. Vocabulary. Choose the correct word. The grasshopper spent his time in summer. Options are working, collecting food, playing. The right answer is playing. Why should I gather food so early? Said the grasshopper. The ants were going in a line. This means that the ants are disciplined. Ants are also disciplined, but the humans are not. The ants wanted to store food for the rainy season because they cannot go out. Next, the grasshopper learned to work hard. Next, grammar. Past tense versus present tense versus past tense. Present tense is used to indicate an action which is going on. Past tense is used to indicate an action which was completed. I explained in the last lesson. It is that only. Present tense examples. He eats fruits. The grasshopper laughs. Past tense. He ate fruits. The grasshopper laughed. They have given a box. Present tense and past tense. Let's read it. She paints pictures. She painted pictures. We play cricket. We played cricket. We plant flower plants. We planted flower plants. Ant collect food. Ants collected food. Next, rearrange the following words given below to make meaningful sentences. She walked to school. He played cricket. Raju painted the picture. Somu liked fruits. Jacob met his friend. Read the following and rewrite it using full stop, question mark, capitalization wherever necessary. The rainy season is far away. Why should we gather food so early? Asked the grasshopper, and he continued to sing and dance. They have some punctuation marks and question marks you can see here in this passage. Next passage. Hello friends, will you give me some nuts to eat? Asked the grasshopper. Sorry. Next. Write the missing letters in the following words. They have given some missing letters. You should complete it. I'll read the words. You should identify what is missing. They have underlined it. Grasshopper, laugh, busy, squirrels, gathering, foolish, season, asked, early, dance, listen, advised, food. Read the following sentences and circle the words showing completed actions means past tense. Okay, now I'll read it. I finished my breakfast. They played cricket last week. She watered the plants. Yesterday the boy completed his homework. This morning the ants collected the seeds from the field. This is the 7th lesson. This is complete 7th lesson, the lazy grasshopper. We have one more lesson. Let's see that lesson. Yeah, last lesson, 8th lesson. King Sibi and the dove. Yes, glossary. Generous, kind. Chase, run after, to catch. Pre, food. Provide, offer. Choose the right option. King Sibi was kind ruler. A dove flew and sat in his lap. The eagle chose a portion of the body of King Sibi. The scales were heavier on the dove's side only. The dove turned into the god Indra. Let's see the vocabulary. Kind, cruel. Same, different. Heavy, light. Gentle, rough. Grammar. Prepositions. In, on, under, beside, in front of, behind. These are the prepositions. Preposition of place. A A preposition is a position of things and people. Prepositions are placed before nouns and pronouns. Example: under, behind, beside, in front of. Example: the cat is on table. He parked his car beside my scooter. He is in uniform. He sat under the branches of tree. There is a shop behind our school. The dog is in front of the house. Look at the picture, fill in the blanks with the appropriate prepositions. Behind, on, in front of, beside, under. The girl is in the house. The dog is in front of the house. The cow is under the tree. The hen is on the roof of the house. The cat is beside the window. A tree is behind the house. You can see the picture and answer these questions. If you like the video, please like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel Afreen Mahari, and thanks for watching.